can be used to show what we are measuring relative to the total, to describe change, to analyze different measurements, and to describe probability.
Here we have percents as proportions. A proportion is an equation between two ratios. As a little example here, we have A over B equals C over D. And to find the solution to this, you cross multiply. And here you can see we've multiplied the numerator A by the denominator D, and the denominator B by the numerator C. And this is also the same thing as setting A over B equal to P over 100, which just shows that A is P percent of B, which is P over 100.
Here's a percent problem we can use to solve the formula A equals P over 100 times B. So first we need to determine what A, P, and B is. So 2,000 students attend Lewis and Clark. If 1,350 students eat at the bone, what percent of students eat at the bone? So we can say that A would be the 1,350 students, B would be the 2,000 students that attend Lewis and Clark, and P is what we would need to solve to find the percent of students that eat at the bone. So to solve the problem, we can use the formula. And so first we would have 1,350 A equals whatever the percent is over 100 times the 2,000 students. And so the first step to solve the problem would be to divide both sides by 2,000. And so we would get 0.675 equals the percent over 100. And so next we would want to multiply by 100. And so by doing that, we would find that the percent of students that eat at the bone is 67.5.
So here we have our last topic using in word problems using of versus more than. There is a significant difference between using of and more than when using percentages and in comparisons. So here we have an example. We have three different cars. Car X cost 5 grand. Car Y cost 80% of car X. And car Z costs 35% less than car X. So first we have to identify what the variables are and set up the formulas. So here, car X is $5,000. Car Y is 5,000 times 0.8, which is the 80%. So 80% times 5,000 is 4,000. So car Y is $4,000. And then be careful here, it's not asking what 35% of the original price was, but it's asking 35% less than the original price. So you set up the equation 5,000 minus 0.35 times 5,000, which then gets 5,000 minus 1,750, which equals 3,250.
Here's an example of a cross multiplication problem using the formula A over B equals P over 100. If there are 36 vendors in the market and 22 of them are bacon vendors, what percentage of the total vendors sell bacon? So we can say that A would be the 22 vendors, B would be 36, and we are solving for P percent. So we can just put these numbers into the formula, so 22 over 36 with P over 100, and we cross multiply. So we get 2200 equals 36P. And then we divide both sides by 36, and we find that P is 61%.
Here we have solving percent problems, and we have three different variables, A, P, and B. A is part of the base, part of here B, which is the whole, P is the percent, and B is the total figure, or their reference value. Here is the different ways you can look at it, which are all actually the same, just different formulas. A is P percent of B, which is the same as A being equal to P over 100, or the percent times B, and the bottom